So we've got some absolute left-wing muppets spouting more woke nonsense on the Jeremy Vine show as the topic of immigration comes up. And the guy he's debating, he says that there's been a case in the last week where a man raped two people. And this Labour guy, his name's Ali Malani, he basically says that isn't a fact, that's an anecdote, that isn't real evidence that there is an immigration problem and that it could be manufactured by the right wing, which is absolutely mental. So without further ado, let's have a watch of this clip. Make sure you do like and subscribe.
I know you've fought an amazing campaign to stop this barracks being used for migrants. If you're successful, will it be fair for them to go somewhere else in Britain?
What I want to do, Jeremy, and this is something for everyone in this country to understand and MPs to listen to, all right? I have a right as an individual. My children have rights to fun, play, and security. They have rights, okay? Now, if I have to make an adjustment to my life because of the fear factor, whether it's manufactured and it's not real, doesn't matter, it's what's perceived.
Of course it matters if it's
If I have
manufactured.
to change their quality of life, I'm snuffing out their childhood ultimately. And that's what's going to happen in our village. We're going to have to pull our children in because we have to do the due diligence. We have to look after our children. We have to do what's right. Because in an inner city, you do the same thing.
Ali thinks you're overreacting here.
I just cannot believe you just said it doesn't matter if it's not manufactured. Of course it matters if it's manufactured. If the fear is manufactured by right-wing talking points, then it doesn't really exist. You don't have to change your life, right? There's no evidence that there's any safety concerns.
There's nothing to do with it because it's not a right-wing talking point. We've actually got convictions in the last week, sadly, of a man raping 3 people.
Absolutely, but there is no evidence.
That's a sad situation.
That is anecdotal evidence. There is no data.
Look at the polls.
There's no data to suggest that there's any link between immigration and
You're in
crime.
denial. You're living in denial.
No, I'm using data and evidence. You're using anecdotes. If I spoke to someone and one thing happened.
A conviction in the courts is on record.
Yeah, that's an anecdote. It's not evidence of widespread
all right. Let me take it. Thank you, Tim McNally, for joining us from Piddington. Thank you so much.
I think he knew at the end there that he was in the wrong. You can see him biting his lip. He's just going off, trying to portray that this guy's some sort of bigot. You know, there is stereotypes for a reason around migrants. They exist for a reason, as I just mentioned, because these things do happen. And when you import thousands of millions of people illegally into a country without doing the proper due diligence of who they actually are, of course bad things are going to happen. And for you to say that it could be manufactured by the right is an absolute insanity. But as always, let me know your thoughts on what we showed you in today's video. What do you make of Ali Malani as a person? He seems like an absolute muppet, to be honest with you. Make sure you do like, comment, and share. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye.